are on a different map. We're not on the man anymore. We're now on the what's it called again? I just blank out every time I go to see it. It's not Yukon Valley. Yeah, Silver Peak. What? Burner Peak. There. Didn't do what I needed. Provided me with it. That's awesome. Alright, so yeah, the goal is here that we're gonna get to our spot and just do this little mission for you guys, kind of show you the mission side of this game, and after that we'll go on and go about our day and just have a little video.
What the hell has happened here? It looks like the bears have been using the shed as a latrine and a scratching post.
Not wrong.
I'm meant to be taking a potential investor to tour the reserve this week. She cannot see this. Baden's not here. There's no sign of her. And I still can't get through to the accountants. They've left the hospital and don't have their cell phones. Can you put the shed back together and tidy things up a bit?
Okay.
I hate to do this, but there's no way I'm gonna make it out there before the tour.
Whatever, my guy, I guess so. I'm gonna do all this stuff inside. What a mess, brother.
It might be from a bear, but why would they come here?
Like, I know, I don't know.
I don't see bears tearing that off. Thanks.
Sure, man.
It's probably still gonna smell pretty bad, but at least it's not covered in bear scat.
Probably somebody.
Bears tend to stay away from humans, and we never kept anything that would attract them inside that shed. Are there any tracks nearby? The place looked fine when I was here last week.
I swear I saw tracks earlier.
That's unexpected. The public don't tend to drive to the funicular, and if it was one of the staff, they'd use quad bikes. This looks like it was left by a car or a truck.
Oh, really?
I think someone has vandalized our property. It doesn't make a lot of sense, though. Why would anyone come all the way out here to do this? Maybe bored teenagers? I pulled some stupid pranks when I was young, but none involved ferrying around a bunch of bear scat. Given that this has happened to the shed, I'm a little worried about the railway itself. It's a unique tourist site, over 100 years old. It leads all the way up to Prosperity, the reserve's ghost town. It used to be home to the miners who came out here during the silver rush. I think it's a little creepy, but tourists like it. Would you check the track out, please? I would feel a lot better knowing it's okay.
Oh, sure. Let's go do it, guys. Let's go and hop on our quad here. And, we're gonna make it on the way there. And there. I think it's one catch people that either just stealing or breaking in. So just call them out for their boat. Make sure every time you guys are out by feed zone, you collect it, even if you're not like planning on staying there long. It's always useful because then you get tents and all that.
What? What's going on with the rail?
Got something there, guys. I might have done it. I did it, yeah. He was bugged right out, you guys. That is interesting. Okay. Let's see what kind of red roll. I think that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Swear. Oh, it's a gold, you guys. You're lying to me. We missed them by 2 inches. I should have waited. Should have pulled out the binoculars. Oh my gosh. I am an idiot. What's going on here?
Torn up? As in removed?
That is.
How did they even... It's just been ripped out of the ground. Gone. This would have taken a crew and equipment. This isn't teenagers with too much time on their hands. This is the sabotage of one of our irreplaceable attractions. I need some pictures. I'm gonna send them to the police.
And whoever did this defense, I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen it in some figures. They kind of just start I used to play before. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Okay. We're back at the tracks here. We're gonna try to fix them up. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Wait, excuse me. What's my mission thing again? Photograph the damaged track. Where's the keybind for that again? I'm using a different keyboard right now, that's why I'm just checking the keybind for the camera.
I'm on hold with the sheriff's office. Then I think I need to call my dad. Since it appears that someone is trying to sabotage the reserve, I need you... Hello? Yes, Sheriff Cole, please. I need you to head up to the ghost town and see if they've done any damage there. I'll check in later. Jerry, hey, thanks for picking up so fast.
Where's the ghost town at? 2 kilometers away. Alright guys, we're gonna start heading over there. And alright, so I do want to apologize to the audience here because my game recording actually cut out right here. My storage on my computer is full, so then it cut out all my recordings. But hopefully you guys are still tuning in and catch it.
I spoke with the sheriff. He's as confused as I am. But he's gonna send someone over to take a look. Let me know when you get to the ghost town. I've got a heavy feeling in the pit of my stomach. They've been here as well. Damn it! They've gone from vandals to poachers and mindless animal killers. This is escalating so quickly. Who would possibly want to do this? Some disgruntled former staff member? My dad and I haven't had any trouble with any of our staff, past or present. Can you take a look around? I want to know just how much damage these guys have done. If you find an animal, take a picture and send it my way, please.
Will do. Alright guys, let's look for it. So we have 2 animals over here. We're gonna need to take a photo of.
I'll save this for the police. Thanks.
We have one more down here. Just take the quad. Holy, how many did they post over here?
Good work. Got it. A third? Okay.
Oh, okay, so we have to go crouch up to him. I see how it is.
Another one? How long did this take them, I wonder? Is that the last of them? Hopefully this is the only place... Was that a door opening? Are they still here? Be careful. We know they're armed. What's that sound? It's horrible. Those sounds... like animals dying. End hunting now. What? Is this some kind of activist? I don't buy it. I know we hunt animals, but making a quick, clean kill is paramount for us. Take a picture of the text and send it over. This was... something else. Needless cruelty. All to send us a message. Got the photograph. I'll save it with the others. How the hell has this happened? How did we go from thinking this was kids being a nuisance to armed poachers killing and torturing animals? The deputy sheriff is on her way over now. Listen, I don't think it's best for you to be chasing these people down now. They're armed, and they don't seem to care much for ethics or responsibility. I'd like you to get out of there, and the police will take over.
Alright, let's do that, I guess. So that was that mission done, you guys? Now we're
There
gonna
is
do
actually one
more.
place where it's hopefully safe to send you, where you might find something that can help us. These people seem to know exactly how to hurt us. They've targeted our unique tourist spots and our animals. There's a fossil excavation site that I was planning to show our investor as well. It's abandoned just now as the college ran out of funding for the dig last year, but we've been keeping it safe for when they come back. It's basically just a shed and a hole, but it represents a good opportunity to interact with the local community and college. Tourists don't go there, but it's a big part of raising the reserve's profile in a way that doesn't involve hunting. Can you head over there and make sure everything is still locked up and secure? It's not good for our reputation if we can't protect a tiny dig site. The sheriff's office are all discussing what's been going on up here. It turns out that they've been sharing notes. One of the deputies actually pulled over a truck, just outside the reserve. The truck was hauling a short chunk of rail track and two big heavy railway sleepers. Turns out the driver runs some kind of historical museum out in Arizona. He claims someone called Mr. Green reached out to him and offered him a chance to take home some historic railroad. The driver was confused, but was keen to grab a piece of Gold Rush history, so he drove out to retrieve a piece yesterday. Said that he and his son had to cut it out with a saw and lift it with a crane. He had receipts for the whole plant rental and everything. Obviously, we had nothing to do with this exchange. So the question becomes, who on earth is Mr. Green? You're nearly there. It's not much, but you'll recognize it when you see it. The cops were gonna ask me about it, but the guy was adamant that it all been signed off by this Mr. Green. Okay, so at least the site itself hasn't been touched. They just tried calling his number, and it's not recognized. They're gonna get in touch with the truck driver and get back to me. What about the tool shed? They left an inventory, but there wasn't much in there. Just some digging tools and a rock saw.
Okay. Digging tools in a rock saw, hey? See what we can do here. Inspect the tool shed. There's one back here.
I knew it. Of course they've been here as well. They've taken something. The rock saw is missing. I looked them up and they're like $500 brand new. This one was used and old. I doubt it's worth much. It was pretty heavy too. Have a look around. I wonder if they drove up here to get it. Gotcha. Okay. So they're in a car or truck and they've been here recently. I've got a plan, but we're gonna need to act fast. Grab a photo of those tracks and send it to me. I'm gonna round up some of my friends. Stay on the line.
Alright. So that's that one done, you guys. Let's see where we get to go to now.
Okay, so we're going to lock down the barricades for all of our roads. Nothing gets in or out. I've rounded up a few people to help, but I've got a gate I need you to lock up. First thing you'll need to do is grab a padlock. I keep one in the closest lookout tower to the gate. Once you're inside, look for a locker.
And 4. Okay, perfect, guys. We are making it to the outpost.
That's the tower you need to check inside. Let me know when you've grabbed the padlock.
We're gonna make it up there, grab that padlock for him, and then keep moving out. This map is truly stunning, though. I cannot lie to you guys. Like, sometimes I just sit here and truly appreciate the graphic designer's work. Because this is stunning. I forget what I had to grab already.
You've got the padlock? Okay. Your GPS will show you where to find the right gate. We're almost there. The other roads are all locked down. Just your gate left to close.
Sounds good.
One of my friends says he arrived at his gate just as a truck was leaving. He recorded the license plate, though. The deputy's gonna take a look.
Let's get over there. We'll see you guys when we get there. Lots of help around here, guys.
I got a short chance to speak to my dad about all this. He told me that while he always has my back, he plans to retire permanently from the warden position. He doesn't know what he's gonna do next, but he feels that his health problems stop him from doing the job properly. If If I'm being honest, I always counted on him coming back. I told him that I felt like I was just keeping his seat warm. I think we both knew that his recovery was going too slowly for this to be a short-term thing. He seems confident that we've got this situation covered. More confident than I am, actually. We just need to keep pushing on. Let's find Baden and bring her home safely.
Alright, where's Baden?
Footprints.
These animals better stop walking right in front of me. They do not know who I am.
Look, that's definitely her gear. There's a yoga mat and everything. Is that a journal?
Yep.
Normally I wouldn't recommend this, but maybe we should see if she's written anything that can help. That's a lot to take in. Did she say she heard noises from the tree line? Let's check it out. I'll be honest, I'm really worried about her now. The police are in charge, so we have to take the back seat for a while. In the meantime, I'd like you to have another shot at finding Baden. She must be in a pretty rough state by now. Those tracks are headed straight for where she was. I can't believe it. We followed. We were so close. I need to tell the police. I should... Okay, first things first. I need to get it together. How you doing? Are you okay? I'm sorry that you're having to deal with this firsthand. I need to deal with this, but there hasn't been a death in the reserve for almost a decade. I'm gonna call my dad, so he can talk me through the next steps.
You just dropped the barrel over here too, guys. Well done. Look how high we are at the elevation.
Before I start making arrangements, there's something I'd like you to do for me, if you think you're up to it. In her journal, Baden mentions winning the trip out here. In all this drama, I forgot that she wasn't just here with the retreat. She was planning on staying a little longer at one of our outposts. There was something strange about the booking. I'm gonna make some calls now, but I'd like you to go to the outpost she was going to stay at. I have an uneasy feeling about why she was here. I can't quite explain it, but I don't think it was her idea to come here.
That was a good shot, guys. Let's be real. Oh, you're joking. Oh. That's insanity. I'm not a poacher, so I'm gonna do this right. second shot was a fatal shot. Wow. Huh. Second shot was nice, guys. Very well done. Level up. Beautiful, level 18. So you couldn't have went all that far. Oh wow. You really messed up the shot on this one, but would have been a nice one. A nice goal.
Hey, got an update for you. I was speaking with the deputy about Bodden, and she's gonna send an officer up to secure the scene, take pictures, etc. Do you remember the truck that we spotted leaving the reserve just before we locked it down? Well, the deputy had some news. Turns out that the truck was stolen from a college campus in Denver just a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
It gets stranger. The sheriff just got a call from a patrolman in the next county over. The truck has been found on fire, abandoned in the middle of nowhere. It was an anonymous tip-off. I'm not an expert, but I bet that truck was the escape vehicle for our culprits. I'll let you know if the police find anything new. I need you to look for any signs that she came here with an agenda that might tie into the problems we're having. Be respectful, though. Her luggage. I guess it's just clothes and things. No need to open it up. Didn't we already find Bodden's phone in the woods? Ghost town and dig site? No. I don't believe it. That's the gear from the dig site, isn't it? Look, there's the rock saw. Did they take the blade off for safety, maybe? There's a rifle in there, too? No hunter's leaving something like that lying around. I'll be honest with you. I'm struggling to keep myself under control. Not only has someone been terrorizing the reserve, but they plan to pin it on someone else.
Makes sense. That would be too.
You know, my dad said that there's a spiritual reason for what's going on. What I believe is that people have tried to hurt us, and innocents are getting caught in the middle.
Really, eh? That's what you think? Is that what you
And the worst thing is that I have no idea who's behind it. Composure. That's what we need now, right? We got a response from APAR. They are denying all connections to what's happening here. They say that, while they have sadly been forced to euthanize animals in the past, none of their operations would ever condone the sorts of animal mistreatment that were reported. This never seemed like their MO to begin with. They kill shelter animals because they feel it's more humane than the alternative. They don't come out here to do it. Oh, and to make things even worse, I keep getting voicemails from Bobby Joe Jefferson asking me to call him back. We were able to trace the payment for Bodden's accommodation. You ready for this? It came from a Green Enterprises. The company was dissolved 3 days ago. Seems like the person behind Bodden's choice to come here was also the one who gave the go-ahead to rip up our railway.
Yeah.
That's it. I've had enough from Bobby Joe. I'm gonna call him back and tell him that it's not the time. Give me a minute.